Well, hello and happy first day of the calendar year, known as New Year's Day. I am out and about. I'm up here near the volcano cliffs, just driving by, and I thought, you know what, I haven't been there for a while. Let's just go walk and talk and walk and look and film. I wanted to stop and get some breakfast at a little Maverick store that I like, and by the time I figured out how to get the coffee going, when I found the decaf, that was the one where the beans were all gone. All the coffee beans were gone. The grinder was empty. Really? People drinking that much decaf, or they just don't feel it because no one's drinking it? I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny. But let's go for a walk. Maybe we can find some etchings on the rocks. That's always fun. And we'll talk about the new year. Let's go. Now we got to go through the maze here. Well, this is weird. I don't know if this is a new trail. I just don't remember it. I don't remember a trail going that way, going north. Quite a beautiful, crisp morning to start the new year. Well, did you make any resolutions? And have you started on those resolutions today? I didn't really make any resolutions other than continued resolution throughout the years. I'm always trying to improve myself, improve my memory, my health. Don't do very good at that at times. But my continued resolution is really just kind of work on my mind, have more of a quiet mind, be a little more quiet, which is strange because I remember people giving me a hard time about being so quiet throughout my whole life. So I compensated by being kind of a loudmouth complainer, which some of that, I guess, kind of spilled over into my later years now. But yeah, I really want to just be quiet and listen more and see more. You know what they say, God gave you 2 ears, 2 eyes, and 1 mouth. But yeah, that's what I'm going to work on. How about you? We're getting closer to the black rocks here. I love it. Ooh, it's brisk out here. Always my face in my hands. This area is kind of like I call it a big bowl, kind of a horseshoe. And you can walk all around the rim there pretty much. Another thing I want to try hard at not doing is complaining. I seem to complain a lot, and I'm just going to let the chips fall where they may. I'm going to work towards my goals. I'm going to continue taking care of myself and people around me the best I can, do my job, do my videos the best I can. But one quick little complaint, $3 for an orange juice? Now, one thing that I am certain of is you want changes to come your way and you don't make any changes, then things are going to remain the same. Now, of course, some things you want to remain the same, like you want to continue with a good job and friends, relationship, what have you. Of course, you always want to improve on it, but you don't want those to really change, the things that you're happy with. But you really have to make some changes, and sometimes it's a really hard decision to make changes. And I think everybody knows that, but if you just can get out of that comfort zone, I think, and say, you know what, I'm sick and tired of this or that, whatever's making you unhappy. You're here for a short time. It's time to take the bull by the horns and say, you know what, I'm going to make a change there. I'm going to make a bold move, and I'm going to get out of that situation, or I'm going to start saving money, or I'm going to go on a strict diet. I'm going to go to the gym every day, every other day, what have you. And you just have to do it. Otherwise, it's just never going to change. Look at the contrast between that beautiful blue. Now, I noticed through my lens here, or through my camera screen, it's a little darker than it really is in real life, but it's pretty darn close. But look at those dark rocks with that blue sky. Isn't that just gorgeous? I just love it. I really love it when they get wet from the rain. It's really a stark contrast. Well, I was complaining about that orange juice, but really, talking about expenses, in December alone, my expenses were probably a little more than 3 times the income I make off of this channel. And I know I don't think I'm ever going to be a big old YouTuber. I don't think I'm going to be a big famous YouTuber at this point. I've been pouring my life into it for 4 years. And I always hear this voice in my ear from people that have said and commented, well, you like doing it, right? I do. I love doing it. It gets me out of the house, gets me from just kind of drifting away at an early age. But the truth is, I wouldn't do this for free. I would not work as hard as I am on this for free. Although expenses 3 times your income, that's free, but you know what I'm saying. I just, yeah, there has to be some kind of an incentive. Otherwise, I'd do just teeny little clips of this or that here and there. I wouldn't really care that much. There's got to be that. Not that I put so much importance on money, but there's got to be that incentive. And of course, on the other side, your comments, your likes, your encouragement, that keeps me going too. But I really need to start thinking about making this more of a career. And enough said, right? Hard to see in the sun there, but that's ordinarily a beautiful view. Well, that's my rant for the day. Sometimes you just got to get it out and make it clear that this is a serious job for me. I do a lot of work. In fact, I was up late last night, which I guess a lot of people are up late with the New Year's Eve, but I fell asleep early, then I woke up and right before midnight, and I was able to see the clock turn. I'm barely walking it, and they're jogging it, these young whippersnappers. But I'm up pretty late most nights. I try to watch a program on TV, but I end up fiddling with my phone, and I'm constantly doing research. So I'm up early and to bed late, usually working on my videos or doing some research, checking maps. And to be honest with you, I could not decide what I wanted to do today. So I just headed out, got some breakfast, and just stopped here because it's a nice place. I asked those folks if they found some etchings, and they said, yeah, right up here. Then I looked down at their camera, and they've got a $5,000 telephoto lens. So I don't know if I can even find anything right here. This is pretty interesting. We cannot say for certain with all the petroglyph images present. Although some images can be identified on the basis of contemporary anthropological studies, it is usually not appropriate to reveal meanings of some images according to modern Pueblo people. Other images are easily recognizable, such as these birds, for example. These birds. I don't see the birds, I'm sorry. Maybe you see them. My eyes are getting bad. Not appropriate to reveal the meaning of some of these. I never knew that. Okay, here it says, directly in front of you, about halfway up the volcanic escarpment, is a large petroglyph of a quadruped, possibly a deer. I think I found it, and it's not halfway up unless I'm looking at the wrong place. Right there. Okay, a little bit of a different view here, a little different terrain. And I spotted a little etching right there. Looks like a guy waving, maybe. Oops, we're not supposed to conjecture what the images are. Hey, what are you doing on the trail? Nice and close now, I love it. There's a little bit of a circular pattern right there, circular. Now, a bit of a warning. You can get so caught up looking at these rocks here and not watch where you're going, because there are some little steep type makeshift steps up and down. So you really want to watch where you're going. I haven't fallen yet, but I tend to trip quite a bit while I'm filming because I'm not looking where I'm going. A lot of times I'm looking somewhere other than on my camera lens or my camera screen, and people will say, hey, what about that? And I'm going, I don't even remember that. I was probably looking another way and pointing my camera another way. I'm weird that way. Case in point. Some pretty good steps here. Almost tripped. I did trip, but I didn't fall. That was a good workout for me. Getting up in the morning and going checking the mail is a workout for me. This is, in my opinion, the absolute best time to come up here to at least this volcanic trail. A couple reasons. One is the sun is directly on them, which kind of helps find the petroglyphs. Although some you can't see at different times of the day. Depends on the direction of the sun. And the other thing is, being winter, it's nice and cold, keeps the snakes away, usually. So that's comforting. Now, if you could climb these and go all the way on top of the mesa and head, about southwest, you'll run right into the volcanoes themselves. So this is kind of the early push-off, runoff of those volcanoes down towards the city. Okay, what is this? 1912 V. Bidet. Met horse. February 1919. Oh, check those out. There's a man right there with like a feather on his head. There's a footprint. Some crosses. I'm thinking I read where this is where the Spanish settlers had come through this area, and they were doing some etching on here also, other than the ancient Puebloans. Little plaque right here. It says historic images. Spanish sheep herders used the grasslands of these canyons and mesa tops for grazing. So cool. And there's like a snake. Looks like lightning, but it's a snake, I guess. Looks like people are scratching their own stuff in here, which is a serious federal crime. So quiet out here. So nice. Now this is the way to start off a new year. Get out and actually get into the quiet. Like I was saying earlier, try to quiet my mind a little bit more this year. Try to be quiet inside. And talking about quiet, last night there was a few bing bang boom bombs going off, but not as bad as usual. I was so happy and so surprised. Right around midnight it got worse and worse, and that's fine. That's fine. But the gunfire, oh my gosh, I hear a lot of gunfire where I live. So it's not that big a deal. I don't even jump up and jump on the floor anymore. I just go, quiet, I'm watching football. But last night, the gunfire was crazy right about midnight. And someone had an automatic, and I went, whoa, that's different. Someone has a machine gun. I'm waiting for the bullets to hit the roof, But After that, it seemed to quiet down. I've had years where it goes on all night. I'm talking 5, 6 in the morning still. Boom. So, thank you, Lord, for that. Those two young people have run this thing twice. Oh, check that one out. It's like a person wearing a robe or something. That's cool, cool, cool. More than cool, it's cool, cool, cool. Oh, there's some pretty good ones right up in here. See like a bird or a turkey or something? Pretty neat. Oh, here's a couple up close and personal. Oh, wow, there's a big rock up there with a bunch on it. Get as close as I can without blurring it out, but check that out. That squiggly line with a house on top, I could swear that's some kind of a spaceship going up in the air, or maybe it's a road to a house, I don't know. Now, I've been up here a couple times. I may have only gotten this far once. Well, I went down through the field, which is fairly boring. So I'm thinking I might go back the same way I came for a couple reasons. Check that out. Does the guy have a snake in his hands? I don't know. They've even got a little comfy bench here for you. It is a beautiful view. The sun is a little farther to the south now, so much better. Look at that. And there's a few more really cool petroglyphs up here. It's like a lot of crosses. There's some little ones right there. These are nice and close. Almost looks like a Playboy bunny right there, but I'm sure it's not. Oh, there's some on top. I can't really get up there. I need my drone. I'd probably get thrown in jail for using it up here. But check that out. That's like a, what is that? Some kind of cat or a lion? Maybe it's a dragon because he got the smoke coming out near its head there. Very, very cool. Wow. Okay, time for a break. Have a little drinky. So pleasant up here. The wind's not blowing, it's not too cold. Beautiful day. Well, you stand here long enough, they start coming clear. I found a few more etchings up here. Looks like it might be a boat right there. There's no water near here. something there, but I can't tell what that is. Oh, there's some around the other side there. See, you gotta look at it all from different angles. Definitely a different view going back. Whew. Okay, I'm starting to feel it now. I'm starting to feel the burn. It's a lot of walking. But like I say, it's a great way to start the new year. Get out, get some exercise. And don't do what a lot of people do. They go out and, I'm going to hit the gym this year. Then they hit the gym and they're so sore and so burnt out and disappointed they never go back. Start out real easy. Nice walk around a nice park. Get on the bicycle. Go for a hike and gradually do some more miles. Walk down steps. Hurt your knees. Oh, it's been a beautiful day. Yeah, it's another place in Albuquerque, in New Mexico, I could never get tired of. I mean, the site is beautiful, interesting, let alone the history. Just think about the people that lived here thousands of years ago in this area. Millions of years ago when the volcanoes erupted. Last two people that passed me are speaking a different language, so in my mind, they've come all the way from, I don't know, Japan, Germany, to come to this trail. Yeah, that's what I'm going to believe. It might be true. sometimes I'll go to these national parks, national monuments, and I see people from all over the country, and different accents, English accents, whatever, what have you. And I still can't speak English very well, and that's pretty cool. Makes you feel special, like you live in a place where people really want to come to and really want to see. A lot of things in Albuquerque and New Mexico that's worth coming in to check out. Oh, you're so pretty. Hi there.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He's a leaner, so.
Oh, you're leaner. I love it.
There's no caves here.
I love meeting new doggos. Most of them are very friendly. Some are just kind of protective of their owner, and I respect that. But some, honestly, kind of like people, some are just plain mean, just have a bad attitude. I see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. Now, I love seeing people enjoying, taking advantage of the different trails, exhibits, all the different things we have to offer. I love seeing them enjoying them. What's interesting to me, though, is I'm one of the very few that has a camera out in front of him at these different things like the fair or museums or what have you. Hardly anybody else is doing that I'm seeing. Now, I know there's a lot of other vloggers in the area, but I have rarely seen any. In fact, I don't see anybody taking video other than maybe a couple pictures here and there. I saw this gal in Alamogordo shooting a lot of video, talking into the camera at the Space Museum. And I finally asked her, I said, yeah, are you doing a vlog too? She goes, no, I'm just shooting some video for family and friends. I'm a real loner out there when it comes to this. I do all these things to make little movies, if you will. I see all these things through a camera lens. But that's all right. I just hope people are enjoying it. That's what gives me some joy. That's my incentive also. I can hear the road down there. Beautiful doggos. Always take pictures of all the dogs I meet.
Of course.
I just love them. Just having a good time.
Yeah.
People are very friendly today. That's a good sign for the new year. Of course, they may all be from out of town, but no, most of them said Happy New Year. That was nice. And one fellow goes, you probably know this area pretty well. I said, yeah, pretty good. He goes, so are the etchings spread out evenly? I said, well, not really. These are ancient etchings. They're going to be all over the place. So just keep your eye out. Go back at least about a half a mile before you start seeing them. A lot of people give up because it's so far away from the trail right here close to the beginning. You got to really go back in there. And like I said, you got to watch your step, but you have to really keep your eye out. And binoculars or telephoto lens, that's to get the best out of it. Whew, okay, there's that light at the end of the tunnel. There's the entrance. Whew. Can't wait to get home and drink a ton of water. Orange juice is not a good thing to carry with you on hiking. Well, you can bring it with you, but don't rely on it. I didn't know I was going to go hiking today, so I wasn't really prepared. But I enjoyed it. It's part of the fun. I try not to make every video a walk and talk, but I always seem to have something to say, something on my mind. And like I say, hopefully it, not only does it help me, hopefully it'll help someone else out there. Well, folks, thank you so much for joining me today. That was a nice little walk, a wonderful start of the new year. Brand new year. Let's make the best of it. Thank you for coming along. I really appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself and those around you. Bye for now. Montana, Iowa, the Buckeye State, Florida. Well, McSkelly, I hate to say it, but it looks like it's time to go. It's been a great year. Thank you for all the joy you've given me. And thank you for being my friend. But it's time for you to go. Time to part ways. Goodbye.